Hey guys, I've got a 30 minutes power yoga session for you today. Nice and intense. Um, Everything that you need for a great start for the day. So you got a bit of an energizing, toning through the front and back of the body, as well as beautiful breathing work that's gonna center your mind. So when you're ready, all you need is your mat. Let's go ahead and start. So you are going to stand at the top of your mat. I'd like you to step your feet hip width apart. Take a nice big shoulder roll and allow your hands to come in front of your heart center. Palms together, toes facing forward. Give yourself a couple of nice deep breaths to center yourself into the class today. Feel the floor beneath your feet. Feel your pelvic floor, your belly button pulling in, engaging the body. Knees are soft. On your next in breath, gently open your eyes, allow your arms to gently slide down so the palms facing towards the front of the room. Inhale and reach your arms up towards the ceiling, extended mountain pose. Exhale and then bring the hands together. Interlace the fingers and stretch towards the ceiling. Bend your right knee, reach towards the right side and take a nice side bend. Come back to center, bend your left knee and take a stretch over to the left side. Come back to center. Reach your arms behind your back, take a clasp and push your hands, knuckles towards the floor as you open up to the front of the chest. Big inhale, breathing out, release. Reach your arms towards the ceiling on the next inhale, and on the out breath, slowly release your arms down. Bring the hands back to your prayer position. And let's do this one more time. So the arms relax, the arms reaching towards the ceiling as you inhale. Bring the fingertips together, interlace your fingers, exhale. And then inhale to bend your knee, right knee, and reach across to the right side, stretch the left side of the body. Exhale, come back, other side, left knee bends, right side of the body stretches. Come back to the other side, or back to center, reach behind you, and then pull your chest across, pressing to the front of the hips, open the chest. Inhale to reach the arms up towards the ceiling, and then exhale. This time we are going to circle the arms all the way down, taking a gentle forward fold. Fold your body over your legs, bring the eyelids towards your knees. Inhale, place your hands under the top of your shins. Half Uttanasana. Exhale, release back and down. Feel the stretching the back of the legs. On the next inhale, knees bend, and then we slowly circle all the way back up. Interlace your fingers, reach the arms up. Bend your right knee, stretch to the right. Come back to center and stretch to the left. This is the last time. Really enjoy this opening. Bring the hands behind you, open the chest, pull right up and across. Let go of the hands, reach the arms up. And then circle the arms all the way down, come down to Uttanasana. So the knees can be slightly bent if you need to. You can place your hands on top of blocks if you need to. Take a nice big in-breath, hands to shin, Uttanasana, half Uttanasana. Back and down, hands to floor, knees bent. Take a nice big bend in the knees, step on your right leg back into a nice long lunge, front knee above the ankle. Bring the knee into the floor and take a nice reach towards the ceiling into a low lunge. Release the arms back and down towards the floor, tuck your back toes. Bring the left knee in and hold your plank just for a second. Take a nice big in breath. Breathing out, push your hips up into downward facing dog. Create a stretch in the back of the body. See if you can dig the heels towards the floor. And slowly walk your feet right towards the front of your mat, feet hip width apart. Let your head hang. Inhale, hands to shin, flat back extension. Exhale, release back into your Uttanasana. Step your left leg back into a long lunge. Back heel off the floor to start. And then allow your hips to just sink down, but keeping the front knee above the ankle. Great. Hands to floor, step back into plank. Hands directly underneath your shoulders. Pull the belly in nice and strong. Great job. Now let your knees come down into the floor, so you're in a 4-point kneeling position. And then on your in-breath, let the belly soften towards the floor. Lift your eye gaze into cow. On your out-breath, pull everything into center, tuck your tail and round your back into cat. And then breathing in. So even though we're moving a little faster, it's still important to warm up the spine, to mobilize further. So we're doing a few rounds of cat and cows. So inhale, gonna pull the collarbones open. Exhale, round the back of the body. Right, last time, allow you really soften up, soften, lifting the eyes and then pulling back up. Now, this time just come and find your neutral spine. Let your toes stuck under and then allow your hips to lift, knees lift up the floor, hips up high, downward facing dog. Spread your fingers and then anchor your feet towards the ground. Now take a nice deep bend in your right knee, bring the right knee towards your chest, and a nice deep bend in the left knee. So we're going to go through a little vinyasa flow. Let your heel come back into the floor, downward facing dog. Take an in breath to slowly roll forward into a plank. Option, bring your knees down. Keep the elbows closed as you lower down. Chin and chest on the floor. Pull the shoulders back into cobra. Relax the back of the top of your feet. Relax down. Tuck your toes. Lift your hips and your knees all the way up to the downward facing dog. And let's go again. So you're going to slowly flow forward. Breathing in. Lower down. Breathing out. Keep the elbows into ribs. Bring the feet to the floor. Open up. Baby cobra. Or maybe a little higher. Lower down. Tuck your toes. Hips up high. Down dog. One more round like this. So if you wish, you can come into a full upward facing dog. So as you lower down, don't quite come down all the way to the floor. Bring the top of your feet into the floor, upward facing dog. Option to stay with the cobra. Push your hips back up high, downward facing dog. So stay here, one more lovely big breath in. We start with our first sequence to build a bit of heat in your core. Take a nice big in breath and allow your right foot to slide up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. On your out breath, I'd like you to flow into plank. Keep the left heel off the ground and bring the right knee towards your chest, curve through the back of your body. Breathe in, push your hips high. Three-legged dog. Breathe out and bring the right knee towards your chest. Curl into yourself, tuck your chin. 3 more. So reach the leg away to keep the hips square. You can point the foot or you can flex your foot. 2 more. Can you reach the leg a little bit higher? So we're going to do this sequence twice. And the first one's going to be slightly slower. Next time we're going to speed up a bit. So let this right leg step through between the hands. Allow the foot to anchor down, left knee into the ground. Take your arms up towards the ceiling. Now don't allow your hips to sink into this. Allow the left hip to be nice and intense. Reach up. Open up through the chest and pull the elbows behind you. Cactus arm, so spread your fingers. Really lift through the chest. Lengthen the lower back and you may open up more. Now inhale to reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale to relax your hand back and down. Tuck your left toes under, pick up the left heel, and then really feel that firm thigh on the left side. When you're ready, lift up into high lunge. So reach towards the ceiling with the fingertips. Feel that nice strength in the body. Breathing in, and then as you breathe out, start to straighten through the front leg. If you can, angle the back foot out and see if you can bring the heel towards the ground. And then very gently take a nice slow roll towards the floor. If you can, touch your hands down, maybe lower the whole of the body towards the leg. Great, one more in breath, pick up the back heel. On the out breath, hands to floor, step back, downward facing dog. Nice, take an in breath, left leg up towards the ceiling, point towards the ceiling. And then on the out breath, curl, bring the left knee towards your chest. Really pull your belly in, 4 more. Reach the leg away. And then pull the knee in. Now, of course, if you do find that at this point you need a little less, you can bring the knee down as you come, down towards the floor. 2 more. Reaching away, pulling it in. Nice core workout. Keep the breath flowing. Now we're going to step this left leg through. Allow the right knee to come down. Anchor yourself down. Find your breath. Inhale, rise the arms. So you want to be deep in the hips, but you don't want to hang on your ligaments. So you really need to pull the belly in, the pelvic floor as well. Breathe in, reach towards the ceiling, and breathe out to open the chest. So think about opening imagine you cracking a walnut between your shoulder blades. Now reach your arms towards the ceiling on the inhale. Exhale, relax your hands down. Firm in the back thighs, tuck your back toes. Lift the back leg, we're not hanging here. Nice strong activation, push into your right heel. Inhale the arm up. Find your high lunge, lengthening from the waistline. Now when you're ready, you're straightening through the front leg. You turn the back toes out, square the hips to the front and slowly lower yourself down. into a forward fold. If you can touch the floor, allow your upper body to soften. Feel the stretch in the backs of the legs. One more in breath, bend your knee, pick up the back heel, and then step your feet forward into a forward fold. Allow your feet to maybe come together this time, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to your shin. Exhale, back to forward fold. Inhale, reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Find length, extended mountain. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Now repeat the sequence once more. Breathe in to reach the arms up. We start with the vinyasa. Breathe out, Uttanasana. Come all the way down. Take a nice long step back with your right leg into lunge and then the left leg into plank. Push your hips up high into downward facing dog. Anchor your feet. So let's flow through. Slowly roll forward into plank. Lower down. This is an out breath. Knees down if there's an option. Into cobra or up dog. Lift up. Downward facing dog. Push high. So let's start this time with the left leg. Take an in-breath, lift the left leg up to three-legged dog. Lift up onto the top of the right heel or right toes and step your left leg through. So we are coming with the left leg into lunge. The left foot is parallel with the middle of your mat. Allow the right foot to turn out to the back. We're coming up to warrior two. So we are going to turn the foot out to face the long side of your mat. Circle the arms up and find your warrior two. So open up through this knee, hips facing the front. So first round, a little bit slower. So next time, I'd like you to take a big, beautiful in-breath. And I'd like you to find the length in the arms. Really sink down. Now if you wish to come with me, your right elbow or left elbow is going to find the left thigh and be coming into your extended side angle. So we can find comfort here and reach the arm by the side of the ear, eye gaze down or up. Or you can allow the hands to come all the way down and then find the floor. So we're reaching into those arms. That's it. So feel all the stretch, the side of the body, the strength in the legs. Now one more in breath on the other breath. We take it further. Bottom arm gonna lift and we stay in an angle. We keep reaching, keep pressing equal into the legs. One in breath, breathe out, come back to center, warrior two. So now let the back arm relax, let the top arm reach up and across and finding the length in your reverse warrior. Great job. Now straighten through this leg, allow the leg to be nice and long and then find your way back with the arms. Look down on your left arm into triangle. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring the hips over towards the right side and reach the left arm towards the corner. Allow the left arm to relax down, either in your shin or towards the floor. The right arm can open up. Triangle. You may stay here and you may relax your arms behind you. It's up to you. One more beautiful breath in. And I got one more challenge from this sequencing flow today. And that's your half moon. So you may stay here. You may bend this knee. And you are going to pick up the back leg and gently step in. You're going to reach the left hand. I'm going to have to step back a little. Left hand a little bit further away from you. Touch down. And see if you can pick up the right leg. Once you got the balance, reach that right leg away and reach the right arm up. If you got the confidence, you can look up. Good. Really open up through those hips. One more in breath. Breathe out, gently touch down and come back into warrior two. Circle the arms back and down and then step back into plank. Now we are going to come into a side plank. So I'd like you to gently stagger the feet, slowly roll over towards your left side and allow the right arm to reach up and across. Take a beautiful in-breath here and breathe out to relax your hand back and down. Come back to plank, lower down into your chaturanga, up dog or cobra, back to downward facing dog, hips high. Beautiful work. Let's do this on the other side. So you're going to take a nice big reach with the right foot up towards the ceiling. Keep the hips open. Belly in as you step your right leg through into lunge. Now you are going to open through the back foot, so the toes facing the strong end of the mat, and you lift up into warrior two facing the back of the room. Look down your front arm, bring the knee towards the little toe, The first one is slow, so we just anchor, we find the poses. Keep the back foot edge down towards the floor. Take one big beautiful in breath, breathe out. Right elbow into right forearm, right thigh, and the left arm reaching across. You create a straight line from your toes to your fingertips. You may touch the hand down. Where do you want to be? Keep your chest open. Breathe. That's it. Now if you want to take the challenge, both arms reaching in a diagonal, loads of work for the core and obliques. Loads of work for the legs. Try to balance the weight. Breathe in to lift up, and then find your warrior two. That's the one. Reverse warrior. Reach the right arm up and across. Cinch up the spine as you find a bit of rest with the left hand. Come back to warrior two. And allow the front leg to straighten into triangle. Then if you wish, reach towards that right leg. And then let the right arm touch down. As you tip from the hip, open the left arm. You can look down, you can look up. Feel the stretch, right? This in the side of the body. The triangle shape underneath your armpits. And if you come with me to take Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, you're going to bend this right knee, and you're going to step in with the left foot just a little. Reach down to find balance on the floor. Make sure you've got enough space, and see if you can pick up that left leg. So reach the foot towards the ceiling, open your chest. Beautiful, well done. Step back, warrior two, and then lunge, circle the arms back and down, plank. This time we are going to steady the feet and we're going to roll across over towards the right side, reaching the left arm towards the ceiling into a side plank. Option, bring the bottom knee down. Big beautiful breath in, exhale, come back. Find your pose, find your center. Inhale, exhale, drive the hips high, downward facing dog. Last little sequence. Breathing in, left leg, lift up towards the ceiling. And we're going to bring the knee to chest, step through lunge. Again, we're going to bring this right knee to the floor. Let the right hand relax, left hand on your thigh, and twist towards your left knee. You can stay here, or you can pick up your right foot, reach towards your bottom, and then reaching back with the left hand, see if you can bring the foot towards the bottom. So deep twist, one in breath, breathing out, relax the foot. Bring the hand back to your lunge, tuck your back toe, and lift up into a full lunge. Great job. Now you might want to step your foot a little bit closer. We are going to extend your front leg, and then find our pyramid again. This time we're going to work from the bottom. So the back foot is slightly angling out, but the hips are facing forward, and there is length in the front leg. Option, bend the knee slightly. Now take an in breath. Can you keep a slight slow bending at front knee? And then see if you can reach the arms just below the floor. And take an in breath to reach all the way up towards the ceiling. And then out breath to slowly release back and down. Just into that point where your body is parallel. One more. Reach the arms towards the ceiling. And then slowly relax the body all the way down back into that pyramid. Great. Anchor your hands down at the side of the feet. Coming into a standing split. So you're going to take an in breath. Bend your left knee. Bring the right foot in and see if you can lift it. The nose coming towards the knee. And then you're going to take a curtsy. So as you breathe out, bend your left knee and bring the right knee just behind the left. And then push that right leg up nice and strong again. So curtsy, as you bring it in, find your balance, working through the standing leg. Last one here. Great job. And then as you come back, just reach that leg behind you so the leg is parallel with the floor, and touch the foot down. Bring your feet together. Nice and strong. Allow the body to find the Uttanasana. Breathing in, hands to shin. Breathing out, back into Uttanasana. Bending the knees. Inhale to rise with the arms towards the ceiling. And then exhale to bring the hands down to your center. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, bend your knees and sink down into a little chair pose. So you're going to find the belly pulling in. And you're gonna feel, come down as deep as you can feel, you feel comfortable. We take a twisted chair. So take an in breath and take a little twist towards your, the front of your mat, towards your right side. Now if you can, you may bring the left elbow close to the outside of the mat, or outside of the knee. Take an in breath, you may open the arms, digging that elbow into the knee, breathing out, bring the hands back together. Find the center, reach the arms towards the ceiling, and then circle the arms back and down so you're coming back into the floor. So you can step or jump back into plank, and then slowly lower down, chaturanga. Up into your up dog, cobra. Slowly push your hips high, downward facing dog. Let's do this all on the other side. When you feel ready, lift your right leg up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Allow the right foot to step through. Lunge. Left knee into floor, hips down. Left hand into floor, right hand on your thigh, twist towards your right, and then pull this right shoulder back. Feel the whole of the chest and the belly turning towards that front knee. If you feel safe, bend the back knee, reach, see if you can bring the foot towards the bottom. Good. Feel the deep stretch in the quads. One in breath, breathing out. Relax the back foot. Bring the hands forward, tuck your back toes, and straighten through the left leg so you really feel strong here. So remember, you may step in a little closer, ankle the toes out. I'm going to start to straighten through the front foot to find our pyramid from a reverse way. So if you're just stretching the back of the legs, find the distance that works for you. When you're ready, reach your arms parallel with the floor. So you're going to have a nice length and work in the back of the body. And then take a nice long reach all the way up, hips facing forward. So we're working through the posterior chain, the back of your body. Keep that foot anchor down, slight soft knee bend in the front, reaching up and down. This time go all the way down. We're gonna step the back foot in, and we're gonna step your feet together. Lower your head. Inhale, hands to shin. Exhale, back and down. Knees bend, inhale the arms up towards the ceiling. And then exhale the hands down towards your heart. Open the chest, breathing in, breathing out. As you bring your hands to your heart, bend your knees and bring the elbows all the way onto the outside of your left knee. So this time, you are going to, again, find that outside of the knee. So if you wish, you can open all the way out, reaching into the arms and legs. Good. Allow the arms to relax down. And then slowly lift your hips up high. We're going to find your split here. So allow the left leg to reach up towards the ceiling. And then see if you can bring the head towards the knee. Take an in breath. On the out breath, let the knee bend. And see if you can curtsy, bringing the thigh behind the knee. Reach the leg up high. Grab the head towards the floor. And then bringing the knee in, lifting the upper body slightly, pulling the belly in. So can you fold a little bit more? Reach up high, and then bringing it all the way in. That's it. So this time just let the leg reach towards the floor, toes down, and then bring the foot down. Allow the whole of your body to relax into the floor. Well done. Now I know we said 2 rounds, but I think 1 is more than enough, so we're going to skip it here, as we're nearly out of time. So let the hips up come nice and high, relaxing through the shoulders. We're going to take 1 more vinyasa flow, so let the knees bend, the arms reaching towards the ceiling. And then circle the arms back and down. Uttanasana. Take a step or a jump back, lower down, all the way to the floor. Find your upward facing dog or cobra. Drive your hips high. Allow yourself to find a stretch in the down dog this time. If you need to walk your legs out. Now take a nice big in breath. Let your knees flow to the floor as you come into a plank. And then take an in breath to reach the left arm up towards the ceiling. On the out breath, reach the left arm underneath the right and allow the left shoulder to come towards the floor. So allow the left shoulder to relax. Taking a couple of breaths in here to feel the stretch. If you reach with the right arm, you slide the different sensation and stretch in the side of the body. Take one more in breath. And as you breathe out, bring the right hand in and then change side. Open through the right arm on the in-breath. On the out-breath, reach the right arm underneath. Right shoulder into flow, right side of the head. Hips square, feeling the stretch in the side of the body as well as into the shoulder. Arm can reach above your head towards the opposite corner of your mat. Take one more in breath. Breathe out, find your hand underneath your shoulders. Lift up into downward facing dog. Take a slow walk towards your front of your mat. And once you're there, tuck one foot behind the other, come down into seated position. Then coming down into lion. So the arm's going to come by the side of your body, slowly lowering down towards your mat. Reach the arm and legs away, take a full body stretch. Let the hands reach down by the side of your body and bend your knees. So we're coming into a shoulder bridge. So feet going to be about hip width apart. The arms relax by the side. Take an in-breath as you breathe out. Start to lift your bottom off the ground. Keep the knees in line with the hips as you slowly roll up through the spine, reaching the hips up in line with your knees, or just in that line towards your shoulders. And you can just stay here enjoying the opening through the hips, or you may take a clasp underneath and walk your shoulders towards each other, feeling that even more deep stretch across the front of the body and stretch chest. Okay, the hips level, press down equally through the feet, through the shoulders. One more in breath. And as you breathe out, let go of the hands. Walk the shoulders out from underneath and slowly lower down. Great job, well done. The arms can reach a little wider. Inhale to pick up your left leg and reach your leg up towards the ceiling. Bend the left knee and place the left foot on the top of the right ankle. Relax, open the left knee. You can stay here or you can crunch up, reach through the knee and then allow the hands to either grab the back of your thighs or the top of the knee, top of the shin, and then bring that knee a little closer towards your chest. Relax your leg that's up in the air, open up through the left hip. So remember, if this is too deep, lower the feet back and down into the floor. So find that gentleness in the breath now. Take one more beautiful, nourishing breath in. And keep your legs where they are. As you let go of the right foot, just place the right foot into the floor. Open your arms wide. And then slowly allow yourself to roll across towards the right hip. So you're going to find that the left foot touching down towards the floor. Now you can stay here. You can place one knee on top of the other, or you can wrap. So you can wrap the left thigh across the right, and then simply feel that deep stretch running into your lower back and to the outside of the thigh. Keeping the shoulder down, you may turn the eye gaze towards the opposite way to finish off your spinal rotation. A gentle twist to neutralize all that work we've done today in your spine. You're going to take 2 more breaths in here. Allow your heart rate to normalize. Be mindful of what's happening in your body. And let the breath fill you up and energize you for the day. On your next in breath, get ready. Slowly bring yourself back to the center. Let both of your knees come towards your chest. You may give them a nice little hug. And then when you feel ready, lower the left foot down, extend your right leg towards the ceiling, bend the right knee, and allow the right foot to find place on top of the left knee. So you stay, or you might decide, reach through the window and grab the point that fits you. Relax the head back and down, keep the whole of your spine down as you bring that knee towards the chest. So you feel a deep stretch in the left hip and glutes. So don't force it, you're still able to breathe smoothly in and out through your nose. Let the breath guide you to see how far you can go. You want to be able to relax into the stretch. A great way to relax into the stretch is to breathe in through the nose and to breathe out through the mouth, just almost like a sigh. Next time, as you breathe out, allow the left foot to relax down, arms open wide. Slowly roll yourself over onto the left hip. And you can decide whether you stay here or you may wrap the legs around, or you may bring one on top of the other to find your serpent twist. Take it as far as you feel comfortable. Then turn your gaze down your right arm. Maybe close your eyes to relax. Give yourself a few seconds before your day starts. Take one more in breath. Use your next out breath to slowly roll back to center. Allow the knees to come towards your chest. Hug them in. You may decide to take a little roll side to side. Draw a circle into the mat with your back one way and then the other way around. Find a stretch. Happy baby pose. So let your knees come nice and wide to the side of your chest. Point your heels up towards the ceiling. Flex the feet. And you're going to find support with your hands. So either the outside of the thighs, inner or outside of the shins, calves, or maybe reach up and hold the inside or outside of the feet. Wherever you are, bring the knees towards your rib cage. Allow the spine to stay down as you really feel that opening the stretch. You can stay here, or you may decide to stretch one leg at a time, or maybe both legs, so you might reach those legs away a little wider. No force set. If they don't want to go, maybe do one at a time. Good. One more big, beautiful, nourishing breath in. And use your next out breath to bend those knees. Let the knees come in towards your chest. And then you can roll up to the side, or you may use a little roll to come back up here. So turn towards me. Find your seated position. Allow your shoulders to settle, to find the sit bones down. Let your hands come towards the heart center. May this practice heal and strengthen your body. May this practice heal and strengthen your body today. Relax your arms down. Take 3 deep breaths in before you go. Allow the breath to come in through your nose. And allow the breath to leave through the mouth. 2 more. Breathing in. Lifting through the chest. Breathing out deep into it. One more time. Inhale to lift. Exhale and release. You may stay here and hang around for a few more breaths. Or you may bring your hands to your heart center. Open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining me today for this Power Yoga session. Please share your thoughts with me, comment below. And if you haven't done it yet and you'd like to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.